Period poverty is a vital issue acknowledged by the government, which responded swiftly following the Prime Minister's announcement of a $250,000 allocation in this year's budget to the Education Ministry to address the matter in schools. Many viewed this initiative as a necessary step to uplift communities, while others, particularly from the opposition, criticized the move, dismissing it as a waste of resources. Honorable Joachim Henry, Minister of Equity, Social Justice and Empowerment, was among those who promptly responded to these criticisms. He condemned the opposition's remark, calling them ignorant and blinded by misconception. In an interview with NBC Prime, Minister Henry expressed his shock at the opposition's negative reaction to what he considers a positive and impactful initiative.
I'm surprised. Maybe the term period poverty shocks some people. And I understand that, because when I first heard it at meetings years ago, what exactly it is, you understand, but then you heard it in England, you heard it from the Canadians, you heard from the Chile, you heard from the different Latin American countries, you go to the OAS, meetings of many countries, everybody asks, but how are you addressing in your own country period poverty? They ask you that. And then I would probably have to answer. I've answered and said, well, we do not have a government approach. However, we provide this and that. This is what's happening at the school.
Henry further suggested that some opposition to the initiative might stem from religious beliefs. He explained that certain biblical teachings refer to women as unclean during their menstrual cycle, and such attitudes may influence negative perceptions of efforts to address period poverty. He noted that while these beliefs are often hidden, they can manifest as attacks on initiatives aimed at helping women and girls, especially when opponents attack what they do not understand. He then elaborated on the importance of the initiative, drawing from the household budget and survey of living conditions financed by the Caribbean Development Bank. Henry explained that the poverty research involves analyzing household expenditures to identify needs and spending patterns. This approach is one of the most insightful forms of poverty assessment on the island, allowing the government to better target interventions.
And just imagine you have a mother on a morning with 4 children need to decide not to spend money on sanitary napkins for her daughter with her period because she has children to send to school, and would choose and say, okay, just stay home. I will handle that tomorrow. The effect of that child missing out, this young lady, and notice on the principle of equity and social justice and equality, it is happening to a young lady. It is not happening to a young man. So if you want to create a society that's more equal, you need to address that.
Henry emphasized that it is more cost-effective to allocate resources directly within schools, equipping teachers and students rather than incurring higher expenses trying to target individuals later. He also stated that if the Ministry of Education later requests an increase in the allocated funds, such an adjustment will be considered. Ultimately, the focus remains on addressing period poverty because of its significant impact on the current and future generations. Kayla Edwin, NBC Prime.